Hey guys, welcome back to rhrjen. I'm so glad you're here. It's a crown kind of day. And also, I'm degenerate. I don't know. It just made it made myself laugh. Today I have such a good show for you. We get into so many topics. I'm going into hypothetically, if one were to a bronzed one were to buy bots and followers, what would that cost and what would that be like? And would it coincide with all of a sudden a bunch of them dropping off out of nowhere? Maybe. So we go into that. We go into the 5 years since they left the royal family. What have they accomplished? What has it gotten them? 5 years of complaining. What's that done? Actually, it'd be longer than 5 years because they were complaining before they left, but you get the idea. 5 years of playing victim. And then we also go into Meghan being hurt. Those articles coming out. You know how it always goes. Olive Branch, Meghan's hurt. Never mind the people she's hurt. Meghan's hurt. Okay, we're going to get into all that. I have a lot of strong feelings about this. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm excited to talk about this all with you. Honk, honk, everyone. Okay, according to Google searches, this is according to Markle Proof. According to Google searches, it only costs $30,000 to $50,000 to buy 1 million Instagram followers. What? I did not know that. And then what does that get you? Because again, I guess it's just like a status thing because you're I don't know Instagram. I don't do it. It's weird to me. It's like it's a different language to me. But it would seem like your advertisers would have access to your analytics and they'd be able to tell that they're not clicking links and doing things. So they wouldn't want to take you on as a customer. So what's the point? Just bragging rights? Like that's a lot of money to act real stupid. Anyway, surely Madame can afford to buy at least 2 million followers. One of her Dior gowns back in the day cost 100,000. Do you remember which one that is? I do. That stupid one she wore over a bump of whatever you believe what's going on there. Where were they? They're in Morocco or somewhere. I can't remember where they were. Crazy. One dress, $100,000. Hi, Foxy. How are you? Hong Kong friend. Long time no talk. I hope you're well. I can't find any articles about Netflix ratio. Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much. Negative reviews for trailers to Netflix. Polo and would love Meghan. That is true. Good point. Google is saying all for YouTube. Thank you. Squeegee. You are a research wizard. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're the wind beneath my wing. No, it's okay. Thank you. Meghan gained 1 million followers in 3 days. Haha. Yeah, I'm sure she did. Yeah. It's a weird coincidence. I'm not saying anything, but I just find it a weird coincidence that her friend happens to own a bot farm and she jumped up real fast. That's a coincidence, I'm sure. All right. What is the point of that? So yeah, there you go. So you can be proud. Exactly. I don't understand that either. I don't understand that. All right, let's keep going. So this is Office of Tam said, and her Instagram followers suddenly went up by 100,000. Oh, a few days ago, which makes some people think she's going to do something. So is everybody just supposed to be clairvoyant? They just know she's going to do something, which by the way, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, great movie. Do you remember all the snow had you had to do something? Yeah, I'm not going to sing. Anyway. Yeah, it's kind of a play on that. All right, let's keep going. All right, this one says, this was Winfought, says, Prince Harry's perpetual mission. I got to move myself to be able to see that. There you go. Perpetual mission to bring his family back to the UK. Okay, this is something we were discussing earlier. So I pulled this article. Exclusive report, Emily Nash, Hello Magazine. Okay, so this is kind of what I was alluding to earlier, is that this is being used as an excuse. The idea that he wants to go back to the UK or bring his family to the UK is an excuse as to why her podcast is a no-go. All right, riddle me this, Batman. Wasn't the idea with Lemonada, that's such a stupid name. Such a stupid name. Wasn't the idea that it was like episodes of her existing podcast? And I said at the time, like, who wants that? It already flopped. shitty business idea is that they want to take that on? Like, hey, this podcast really did not do well, and people had a strong reaction against it. Come on over. Here's a pile of money. Like, who's real? Netflix is that dumb, but who else is that dumb? Apparently, this Lemonada is. But I thought it was. I didn't know she was meant to be recording new episodes. But that does ring a bell in the back of my head. Maybe she was. I don't know. I'm reading your comments. Oh no. Megs is only second for dislikes. Oh, I guess we got to remedy that. It would be funny if hers was number 1 and Polo was number 2 for the most disliked. Wow. Look at this. Good call, Melissa. Melissa is pointing out that gorgeous gold dress that Catherine wore. Who could forget that? Oh, I wonder if I was going to say, I wonder if they can put me in that gold dress, but no, that's Catherine's. That's not mine. I feel the same way about you, Kathy. Thank you. But Melissa's pointing out that gold dress that Catherine wore to the James Bond premiere, $5,000 roughly. That is an unforgettable dress. That is an incredible dress. Incredible. I don't understand. Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. Because even that, I can't wrap my head around spending $5,000 for a dress. But she's okay, fine. But $100,000 for that weirdo draped thing that she'll never wear again. What did she resell it? Like what? I'm sure, but like what? You can't make sense of it. She was supposed to have new episodes and then release the old with Lemonada. That's what it was. They pushed it back. She announced ARO, but then sunk. So you are brilliant. Thank you for remembering that. I knew there was something to it. And I was thinking it was that they bought her back catalog, which it sounds like they did. And I say, whose dumb financial advice is that? Hey, this podcast is really not done well and a lot of people really don't like it and it's flopped. Let's buy it. What are you going to do differently to it? Are you going to make it less boring? Less about Meghan? I doubt it. So then what are we doing? Can't make it make any sense. Lemonada Media is an agency which gives out podcasts to streamers. She gets paid per play. Thank you for explaining that to me, Stephen. I didn't realize that's what that was. Thank you. I thought it was its own like platform type thing. Thank you. Keep going with this. Does anyone seriously believe that Harry's bringing his family back to the UK? No, I don't either. I don't believe Madame is even allowed in the country, nor would she want to go. So I'm not personally into conspiracy theories. That does nothing for me. They do enough crazy things on their own that I don't love to go conspiracy theory. I'm not coming down on anybody. I'm just saying in general. So I don't usually go conspiracy theory. And for a long time, I wrote off the not allowed to go or whatever, kicked out. For a long time, I wrote it off. And I still wonder, but when she went to the airport on the way to Nigeria, I think it was, didn't leave the airport to wait for Dum Dum. Well, now that's interesting. So Kimbria Van Dam says he can't because they're all the ist words / unconscious bias / dangerous. Talking about he can't bring his family to the UK because everybody's that. No, I mean, I know I get the joke, but I'm saying like Harry's an idiot. He's backed himself into a corner by saying dumb things. And so how's he going to get out of this one? How's that going to work? I just saw a giant Jen trying to get my attention. Jen, remember, she didn't even get out of the car. That's what it was. I was thinking she went into the airport. I was thinking because she was waiting in the first class suite or whatever that's that stuff. I thought that was the deal, but wherever, regardless, yeah, she sure didn't really come into the country. And I said, like, England is my favorite place in the whole world. If I was thinking of cruel and unusual punishment, it would be to fly to England and not be able to walk in England, to be able to spend time in England. I cannot think of a worse thing. Even if you told me, Jen, I'll fly you there and you can have 12 hours, I would not sleep. I would run around like a maniac and just be like, oh, I love it here. It's so good. Get me to Windsor. I love it. I would just like run around and cry. But I just can't imagine just going, yeah, okay. But I know. Oh, Lemonada is for sale through a bank. Yeah, I remember hearing something about them and I didn't think it was doing well. Allegedly, but that's what I thought I heard too, something like that. Okay. Wait, did I read the second one? Oh, here you go. I want to read this one. EW6281 says, oh, yeah. Didn't he say that they couldn't bring his family to the UK due to. Yes. Read it on the screen because I don't want to keep saying that word, but yes. He was pretending like that was a fear. And I'm like, hey, has no balls. Haven't you been to some places with some statistics recently? Weren't you guys in Jamaica when they were actively on a list of places that Americans should not try? I might have that wrong. I'm not trying to, say the wrong place, but it was something like there was something real serious going on right at that time, and they were actively telling people not to go. Something like that. It was dangerous, and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's go there." It's just that whole. You just can't make it make sense ever with them. Not ever. All right, keep going. Here we go. Rue's mama posted this. Oh, God. I pulled this because it made me sick. I keep seeing this too. Have you guys seen this? This is an ongoing thing. I'm seeing articles like this coming out that says, Meghan says it hurt like hell after I think it's about the Vanity Fair article. But I loved Rue's mama's comment. Look, sorry, Meghan, it's not our job to coddle you. Now, if you don't remember, that was allegedly what Meghan had said to some staff members she was treating horribly, allegedly. Yeah, that was one of the things that they'd quoted her saying, or I don't know if they quoted her, but they thought that she had said something like, that's not my job to coddle you. All right. Let's see here. That girl. Oh, yeah. Hurt like hell. I know. Sorry, I got distracted. And so, yeah, I'm not even thinking. Yeah, exactly. Hurt like hell. Okay. How about the people you hurt? How's that? Yeah, the poor girl that was working for you that you allegedly had said that to. How did she feel? Of course, she makes herself a victim. Boo-hoo. Maybe don't. Oh, I really look at their name. Do you know what that? Isn't that South African? I think, and it says that's what they were saying in South Africa. And it means blank off, right? I think I've already said that F word too many times. I can't say it again. Blank off, Meghan, with the middle finger emoji. It says, boo-hoo. Maybe don't treat your employees like crap, and family and friends like disposable items. It's called karma. Ding, ding, ding. True that. All right. What she dished out while Prince Philip. Yep. I'll say the same thing. Oreo Eclipse kitties. Wow. That kind of jumbled together. I was like, does that say Skittles? No. Oreo Eclipse kitties. Great name. It says what she dished out while Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth were dying is about as bad as it gets. Too bad, so sad for the world's smallest violin. I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. All right. Have you seen this one? I brought this article. So allegedly, Meghan Markle is fishing for an invite to the Grammys. So what they're talking about is her followers, Meghan's minions, Meghan's mediocre mafia, are sending out things like this, saying, basically, they're trying to. Okay, here you go. You know, my dream of dreams is to be on Taskmaster. So it's the equivalent of me saying, guys, can you go out there and tweet that your dream of dreams is for Jen to be on Taskmaster so they notice it? And by the way, please do that. But you know what I mean? So I'm the one starting it. You guys are out there trying to actively do it. But then I'm like, what? I didn't say that. I can't believe they're tweeting out that they want me to be on Taskmaster. I'm beloved. That's the sense I get that's going on here. I feel like she's, again, I have to say allegedly, but I think she's I think she's playing puppets behind this is my marionette. I look like I'm doing a fist, but it's like marionette. She's doing puppets behind the scenes, and her little minions are out there tweeting things like this, hoping that she'll get somebody somewhere to invite. But I am going to point out this. I've had this theory I might be wrong. I really don't know. But I have this theory. Well, I mean, I feel pretty confident saying there's no way she and Oprah are still friends. But I wonder if she and Tyler Perry have kind of like, I mean, we still saw them together, but like not as close, because couldn't she call somebody like that actually has some influence to him and be like, hey, can you give me some tickets? You know what I mean? But maybe she thinks she should be invited. I don't know. What are your theories on this? But I keep seeing this too. People are tweeting it out, trying to get the ball rolling. And I don't think her followers can think for themselves and think, oh, it'd be my dream to see Meghan at the Emmys or Grammys. Okay. Catherine is one of my favorite people in the world, but it wouldn't even occur to me to say it would be my dream to see Catherine at the whatever, because Catherine's going to go where Catherine needs to go and do what Catherine needs to do. And she's going to look great regardless. You know what I mean? That's a lot of you know what I mean. Sorry. But you do know what I mean. We don't need to lobby for her. She's just wonderful. She'll go where she needs to go. I'm pretty sure there's nowhere that wouldn't want Catherine to show up. That's the funny difference. But this one is lobbying for that invite. You know what's funny? I'm realizing this picture. I think Tyler Perry is actually standing near her for this picture. I think this is where they took pictures together. But I stand by it. Why not ask if, you know what I mean? Like, why have your fans tweet it out if you have, like, I understand somebody like me. I have no ties to Taskmaster. So everybody, please tweet Taskmaster. Tell them I need to be on it. I'm hilarious. I'll go on my crown. But somebody like this that has friends with influence, why not just get one of them to do it? Unless you pissed off all your friends. That's my guess. After 5 years, she was, oh, I love this one. Listen to this. Okay, I got to give a shout out. Kat, 4926 says, after 5 years, she's never been invited to anything. The Oscars, the Oscar parties, the Emmys, the Grammys, the Met Balls, film premieres, except for the one in Jamaica. Yeah. But she wasn't invited to the LA one. No one wants her. She's persona non grata. I thought that was such an excellent point. It's something it's like we know this, but I hadn't really processed it. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. That's a pretty good point. All these years, nope, not any of it. Interesting. Okay. Stacity points out, in addition, she is definitely not getting an invite for the Vanity Fair after parties. Ding, ding, ding. I think so too. But who would want them there? I'm saying them. She wouldn't bring Has No Balls. She'd want to go by herself so she could meet a dude. But who would want her there? Because she's walking around probably recording everyone and calling them the Istwards. What a buzzkill. Can you imagine? Imagine trying to have a conversation with her about anything. Since you can't offer her things, then she wouldn't be interested in talking to you. Yeah, it'd be a buzzkill. I wouldn't want to talk to her. In addition, she's definitely not getting, oh yeah. So in addition, she's definitely not getting an invite to the Vanity Fair parties, referencing that Vanity Fair article, which I find very funny. I bet she's going to pretend to have principles for a little bit. I don't like Vanity Fair either. I don't think it's the hit piece everybody thinks it was. I've said it before. I've been honest about it. I think they thought that they were doing something, but nothing really happened. And they were kind of wishy-washy. And then in one breath, they'd call her like a dictator in heels or whatever it was. And then the next breath, they'd kind of make her a martyr. So I don't think it was the hit piece everybody thinks it was. Sorry. I just think that way. Where was I going with this? So I think Vanity Fair was just like, I think they play both sides. So I wouldn't shock me if they end up working together again. I don't think they're standing on principle. Let's see here. I'll see. Guys, thank you so much for watching. You know, it means the whole wide world to me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I want to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go ahead and flash your names up here. If you're interested in Patreon, it's patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Yes, it's my old name. Tons of material, tons of good stuff over there. Just had John Witherspoon on. He was telling behind the scenes of some of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial because he was there in the courtroom. So that's pretty great. And yeah, lots of good stuff. I recapped the whole series of Sex and the City over there. So you won't run out of stuff to watch. My sincere thank you to you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts on all of this. Can't wait to read your comments. Some people say, I don't know what to comment, whatever. Just comment honk honk. It really does help me out. I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel. If you haven't subscribed, I'm trying to get it up over 200,000. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button. Just hitting the thumbs up, commenting all the things, that helps me so much. And I really do appreciate it. I truly hope you guys have the best day, and I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Take care. Bye-bye.